What's up? So they fairly recently, a few weeks ago, opened up a Ollie's bargain outlet near me. There's already another one not too far from me the other direction, but this one's a little bit closer and just a different location with different inventory. So if you're not familiar with Ollie's, they get like closeouts and overstock. Pretty wide variety of items. They got, food stuff, cereal, candy, canned goods, etc. And also like home goods, pots and pans. Pretty much like a traditional kind of general department store, I guess, but it's just overstock or discounted or irregular items that didn't sell elsewhere. So you can find pretty good deals on stuff, but it's not consistent restocked inventory. You just kind of get what they have, and it changes, and even like day to day or week to week. So kind of a surprise anytime you go in there what you're going to find. You got books, clothes, if I didn't mention that. Anyway, in the book section, which is pretty impressive if you like books, one of the things I noticed fairly recently was they had semi-blind 5-packs of back issues of Marvel and DC Comics. So they're just in a plastic sleeve, so you can only see the cover, the one on the front and the back. So the three in the middle are a mystery. So that's pretty cool. And I think they were, $6. 5 comics for $6, ranging from the 70s to modern times. But the ones that caught my eye that I ended up getting, the covers caught my eye because they were like the period of time when I got into comics, which was like early to mid 90s. And at the time I was looking at comics that belonged to my friend's dad, so they were even older at the time. So 80s 80s up to probably early 90s is what we're looking at, and this is probably like 90, maybe 93 ish. So like Brown Suit Wolverine was my intro to Wolverine, and therefore always my favorite. Like when I picture Wolverine in my head, it's the brown and yellow suit. So that's like, I guess, mid to late 80s. So anyway, I never really went there with the intention of getting comics, but if I was there looking for other things and saw something that caught my eye, I would get them. And I've done a few videos on the ones that I got. Some of the ones I got previously, but I do have some that I have yet to unopen the packs. So I want to take this opportunity to go over the ones that I've recently collected, even the ones that I've done videos on before, and then I'll open the ones that are going to be a surprise to me as well. So this one, when I got it, had Invader Zim on one side and Batman Spawn on the other side. So those were both things that I was aware of and know of and thought were cool. So that's why I got this one. But this is, I guess, random publishers that aren't Marvel or DC, because I didn't recognize any of the other titles. So we got Invader Zim. DN agents. Trying to find something on here that would give me an idea when it was, what the date of release on this was. Oh, it looks like 1983, maybe. $1985. So yeah, being that my intro to comics was stuff from the 80s and early 90s, kind of got a bit of a preference to the pulp paper, like the newsprint paper, and the way the ink looked on the paper and felt in your fingers, and the, I guess, creative ways that they would print it to get the visual effects and outcomes that they were looking for. Just, I always found the pulp paper preferable to when they switched to like the glossy paper or the more modern stuff. Let's see. This one's Killers. 2019. Exo Manowar. This looks like 2021, 2020. Oh, cool. So yeah, of this first pack, this Batman and Spawn is the only one that I've read, and it looks like number one, which I wouldn't have necessarily guessed from reading it. I don't know. It seemed like I was missing some backstory, but I mean, not in a bad way. I just picked it up and read it, and it was like, kind of drew me in. I don't know if I saw a date on this. February 2023. So that's cool. I mean, I've always been more of a casual fan and more of a period fan. I kind of tuned out after the slick paper. I mean, I always appreciated, good artwork and whatnot, but I had friends that were much more into comics than me, so again, more of a casual fan and more of a particular period. And even the ones that I read, I didn't like read them in order or whatever, just like more aware of the characters and pop culture, and I liked what I liked, and I guess in the selections I made, you'll see what that is. But again, Again, these are semi-blind packs, so when you get them and they're unopened, there's a front cover facing you, and there's a one in the back with the front cover facing away. So you kind of flip through the stacks and see which one have the best combination of things that appeal to you, but it's still a mystery when you go to open them up. So this is one that I had already done a video of. Let's see. Oh yeah. What's on the back? I think that was on the back. Maybe. Or that. Yeah, maybe that was on the back. Anyway. This was what caught my eye in this stack. It's Guardians of the Galaxy with the foil reflective cover. So sick. And this is 92. I saw that. I wasn't sure of the date, and then I saw the Encino Man ad on the back, so I knew it was early 90s, but I wasn't exactly sure which early 90s. Punisher, 1989. Darkhawk, which I'm not familiar with. Game Genie ad on the back. $1992. Silver Surfer, 1987. So this was all like Batman. $1989. So that's all in the right in the middle of the time frame of all the stuff that I was first introduced to and most interested in. So I do look forward to reading these, but again, the only one I read so far was the Batman Spawn, and I had no idea when that was from. I would have guessed older, so a little bit of a surprise that it was what, 2023, I think it said. And that being said, I was surprised I liked it as much as I did. A little bit. Ghost Rider, 1992. Punisher, War Journal, 1992. Captain America. $1999. Punisher War Journal, 1988. Captain America, 2014. Punisher, Final Days, 1991. Green Lantern, 1991. X-Men, 1985. So you got Brown Suit Wolverine. This is one of the ones that the cover caught my eye. Why I bought it. So Wolverine with bone claws. This is later 90s, 98. Catwoman, 2012. So, those are all the ones that I've opened already. I went in to Ollie's one day, the first day I saw that they were open, and it was like packed, because they had just opened, and a lot of people were in there. And I just stopped by just to see what was what, take a look around. But I didn't have any cash on me, so I wasn't planning to buy anything. And I saw one of them packs of comics with one of the packs with X-Men, probably like early 90s, early to mid 90s, because it was like yellow and blue Wolverine and Gambit in them. So I would guess like probably 93 to 96, because it was like similar designs, I guess, to like the animated show, the 90s animated show. But I went back either later the same day or the next day with cash, and I didn't see it. There's a couple things that caught my eye that I didn't see anymore. Somebody, I guess, beat me to it. So I flipped through and I found things that I liked and got them. And then next time I went back and I saw it, the same cover. So I guess they must have restocked or something, because sometimes they got multiple covers. So, but yeah, this is the one that I saw. Oh, 1992. I would have guessed it was later than that. On the back, we got Darkhawk, which I'm not personally very familiar with. So, let's open these up and see what's what. the Dark Hawk 1992. I think this is the same one that I had in one of my other packs, so. I guess these are mixed publishers. Again, not stuff I'm familiar with. Looks like 1993. X-Men. Harbinger Wars. This looks probably newer. 2018. So I guess that's a bit of a bummer getting a duplicate, but it's still a reasonable price and kind of cool for the novelty of not really knowing what you're gonna get, like Pokemon cards or something. You know, something to be said for the excitement of chance. Ghost Rider, 1993. Faith, 2017. Again, not one I'm familiar with. Huh. That's cool. Planet Death. This says 2025, but even the cover is on like that old style pulp paper. So that looks pretty cool. Wetworks, 1995, Image Comics. Dawn of DC Titans, 2023. So yeah, this is what I saw that made me get this one. It says Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. Again, it's the brown suit Wolverine. It's 1984. Another duplicate, but that's alright. Ghost Machine Image 2024. This one's pretty thick. Livewire Valiant 2019. Omega Flight 2007. This is one I got today. So Silver Surfer 1991. And Batman 1991. So yeah, I'm not really collecting for like prospects or resale value or anything. It would annoy me to get like greasy fingerprint smudges on them, so that's why I'm wearing the gloves. So yeah, this one I got because Silver Surfer's cool, and I remember Rhino, but I don't remember from what exactly, if it was just comic books or if it was like a game or something. My buddy had all like the Marvel trading cards and stuff, and I always thought that was cool. So I just know I'd seen him before in that context of being like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years old. Maybe even less. Yeah, probably 10, 11. Got a Batman 92. Punisher Armory 92. Justice League 92. Batman 91. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I probably got more than I planned to. I'm not someone who's really collected them over the years. Just seeing them in passing while I was in there. A little bit of nostalgia, cheap thrills. So, unless I see something special, I think I've got enough for now. But I would like to actually go through and read them. Gently, because I don't want to crease the spines or rip the staples out or anything like that. Again, not for any thought of preserving value or whatever, or reselling, just because it would annoy me. So, would like to go through and read them sometime without causing damage, but yeah, that's what I got for now. If you stop by, I appreciate you stopping by. If not, maybe I'll catch you next time. That's about it.